What is up, everyone? There's another Smite patch out, and that means there's another new god, and I've taken it upon myself today to give you the ins and outs of what I have been doing, because it took me a while, but I finally got the gist of what this god is and what it can do. So, without further ado, let's dive into the abilities. Now, today, of course, I will be talking about Discordia, the newest mage to join our battleground, and she has 4 abilities, which are honestly a hell of a lot of fun to use. Now, first off, she has her first ability, which is a line attack, or at least that's what it seems. But it's a line attack with a twist. So you have your regular old line attack, but you also have a circle on that line attack. Basically, you can throw it at max range and it's just a line attack, but that little circle dictates where that projectile is going to stop on that line. Basically, she throws a ball, and then that ball goes and it hits the ground and explodes, and it deals damage on the line, and then each of these little particles that the ball explodes down on also deals damage. Not as much as the line itself, but still, damage. Now, moving right along, her second ability is a rectangle, and this rectangle is really awesome. So, the rectangle itself does a lot of damage, right? But what makes this neat is if there's only one god in this ability, the god gets rooted. But if there's 2 or more, they get Madness. And Madness is the CC effect that's on Circuit's 2, the Cobra Kiss. Basically, they start attacking each other. So if you can hit 2 or 3 gods with this ability, you're going to be having them all swing together. You can throw your one at them. Oh, the combos. Anyway, you see where I'm going with this. But we still have 2 more abilities to cover. And her third ability is a jump-ish. It's a really short-range jump. It's kind of like Camazot's, but except when you land, you leave a pool on the ground. And this pool is amazing. Basically, if you're in this pool, you're stealth, and you get shorter cooldowns. Yeah, that's right. The longer you stay in this pool, basically time goes off your first and second ability cooldowns. This is incredible late game because you just stand in this pool after casting your first and second ability, and shortly after, you'll get to go and attack again. Now quickly, to cover her ultimate, I love this move. It has so many things on it. So you throw an apple, and this apple does a lot of stuff. It cripples the enemy, it intoxicates the enemy, and it makes them spam taunt! Oh, it's so perfect. So, usually I complain when people spam taunt, but when you're making them spam taunt, it's a totally different animal. Anyways, this apple is amazing. It does a ton of damage. Like I said, it cripples and intoxicates. But this also sets you up for your 2-in-1 combo. So you have a lot of potential here if you can catch someone out to ult and just blow your whole kit on them. Oh, the damage. Oh my god, I love it. Now, to cover the other part of the title of my video, I'm going to quickly cover the build that I've been using. I have tried a lot of builds on Discordia, and some of them worked well, a lot better than others, let's put it that way. Now, I've found that if you play Discordia like a utility mage, she works really well. Now, I'm talking utility as in like Isis utility, Zomquee, Hell even, except no heals. But these mages that don't have like a really big escape, or they're not like Toth, where you can just hide around the corner, shoot your ultimate, and kill 4 people. Right? Her 100 to 0 isn't that great when everyone's the same level, but she does a lot of things. Like I said, that madness comes in huge. Anyway, here is the build that I've been using. Now, to quickly explain my build and my choices. I start Warlock Sash because, like I said, I'm trying to be a utility mage, and I need health to do that. If I'm going to go in and die right away, not much use. So I build this to get those stacks going so that I have health and power. It's great. Then I build Shoes of the Magi. It's just a little bit of penetration, and it's a really good item, right? It's boots. Then I go into Spear of Desolation for a little bit more base pen and then some CDR, because I've found that even though she has that pool that you can reduce cooldowns on, having more CDR on her is really good. Now then I of course go into Chronos Pendant to continue that, and then I do Ethereal Staff and Soul Reaver just so I can hit the tanks really hard, because it's tank meta, and tank meta means percent-based chunking is pretty damn good. Now on the topic of builds really quick, don't build Shaman's Ring. I tried it. I tried Shaman's Ring and I tried Book of Thoth. When I built those, I died really fast because I was missing the health from Warlock Sash. Now, that's why I'm saying this. I know from experience. You're not like an Agni. You're not like Ra or Thoth, where you have an ability that you constantly are poking with. You're more or less, you see your tank go in, you need to follow up. You're an all or nothing. You're going in hard, right? So in that case, Shaman's Ring's not that great for you. That's why I've decided not to opt with it when I finally finalized my build. So to end this video, I'm basically going to explain tips and tricks on how I think you can make Discordia more successful in your games. Now, if you see a Discordia, you have to realize that if you're playing her, you can't escape very well. And if you're supporting her, realize she can't escape very well. She doesn't have a top lane long dash thing. In my opinion, the best character to pair with Discordia is Athena, because taunt into a rectangle madness move, oh my god. I can just imagine how good that would be. Now, for you specifically, the best thing I've noticed about Discordia is you can bait people into really bad situations, right? You want to fight in the jungle because then you have a really good chance of landing your madness and getting them all to hit each other. But you don't want to get caught out, right? But anyway, my favorite thing to do as Discordia is to backpedal, right? If you get the opponent caught in a backpedal, you can easily set up your 2-in-1. Right? If you go and you're at max distance and all of a sudden they're chasing you, you're walking backwards, they're walking forwards, and you place your 2, they're going to get rooted. And then you can throw your 1 and suddenly they're at half HP. It's insane. It's awesome. My last tip that I have about Discordia is just don't forget about her ultimate. Right? Use it to engage if you have to. I've used it to engage. It works really well. It does so much damage. And it has that cripple on it. It's so good. Right? Just use the ultimate. Don't forget about it. Oh, just thinking about it. God, I love that apple. Now, that's all the time that I have for this video today. If you enjoyed watching, hit that like button. If you want to see more stuff from me, click that watch more button. It's going to take you to another how to play. I think I'm going to link up the Hachiman how to play that I did prior to this video. And then subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my future uploads. Anyways, until next time, this is Keltick signing off. Have a casual day.